For those of you who are watching the video online, I think the best way for you to get the most out of this is to participate in all of the activities, just like people in the workshop. But what we're thinking about is if you have to teach it tomorrow, as if you're actually starting tomorrow. This is what I would do. So first of all, we need to explain. We need to explain why. Okay, we're going to come in quietly because at 9 o'clock we do buddy reading, and that means kids are going to be reading to each other, and if you're noisy, then they'll be distracted, they won't do their reading. Another cool activity, I think, palindrome. 39, it's not a palindrome, so we flip it, we make it 93, right? Add it together, it makes 132, still not a palindrome. So we flip it again, 231. And add them together, now it's 363, it's a palindrome. Or a web is a wonderful way to collect student knowledge. Okay, it's great because you can just look at it and almost instantly you can tell, does this kid get it or not? If you got two kids that are working together, I get them to give me a little oral report about part of it. Okay, tell me about this part. Okay, so they give me a little 2-minute oral report, and then I ask them questions about the rest to make sure that they understand it, so they're not just the person who did all the coloring. In this activity, we're going to take the big recipe card that we gave out on the first day, and basically we're going to turn it into a name tag. What they're going to do is do bubble letters. So we'd say to Alice, you know, people said they like yours, it's nice and bright, but according to the criteria, we wanted the background to be in pencil crayon. So what the criteria do is they tell you what I'm teaching. And what we're doing when we use that language here in art is we're teaching the language we should use with our peers in math or any other thing. Okay, so just to summarize then, these are the things that if I was you, I would be looking at. The first thing is to be a student of teaching. You know, there's just so much subtlety, like I showed you at the beginning. Just the change of one word can make a tremendous difference in the way the lesson goes. And also looking at the underlying, what I talked about the underlying purpose. Like, why is that teacher moving over there at that time? Or how would they vary it if it was after lunch and the students were kind of tired and so on, to get them more energetic. So those kind of little subtleties of what I call the poetry of instruction are one of the things that you really wanted to try to capture and learn as you go through. Thanks for watching. I really hope that the ideas and resources here have been useful for you and will be helpful to your students. The best of luck to you in your career. All the best.
Really? No, the best.